Meet one of my West London crew, Nadia Monzon Ladas. Our 30-year friendship starting in London, Notting Hill Gate, where she was my go-to agony aunt for all my romantic disasters. In this episode, we dive into tips for handling teenagers, dirty dancing moments with her hairy-chested partner, our favorite Duran Duran bangers, and plotting revenge on my noisy neighbors with, smelly prawns. Tune in for laughs, life advice, and London nostalgia. Stick around until the end and learn some fun Cantonese slang with me and Professor Theo. All right, before the call, we're just going to, let me just practice my karaoke so I sound awesome. All right, hello. The reflex is a lonely child who's waiting by the park. The reflex is in charge of finding treasure in the dark.
Hello.
Hello, Nadia.
Oh, is that girlfriend?
Girlfriend, it's FGM.
FGM in the house.
FGM. How's my London family?
Yeah, fairy godmother.
Exactly, yeah, I've got to explain to Jason what that means. Jason's here.
Hi, Nadia.
Oh, hi, Jason.
How you doing?
I'm good. Still want to meet you in real life.
I know.
One day.
It's crazy, though.
I was going to say, it blows my mind that you guys haven't met, and our son is like 11.
But can I just start with a little bit? Jason,
Yes.
Are you not doing your amazing food vlog? You were so good at that.
Okay, I've been a bit lazy on that one.
Because I want to get into food journalism, and you were like brilliant.
Oh, really? That's a great idea.
I've always wanted to be a writer,
Oh, nice.
but I always thought I've got nothing to write about.
You'd be so good.
And food, you can write about it 3 times a day.
Plus late night snacks.
Yeah, breakfast, lunch and dinner every day. It might get a bit boring.
I have been a bit lazy on the cooking publicity front.
It was really inspiring, but I'm sure you're busy teaching BBT how to
He's
cook.
not a baby anymore.
I know, but it was such cool initials. I just want to call him BBT.
I know. There are people still calling BBT. It's quite funny. Some people asking me what does it stand for? I'm like, baby Theo. Jesus. It's not that hard, people. Come on.
I bet he hates it.
He hates it. He's just like, Mama, I'm not a baby anymore. How's my goddaughter?
The usual moody. I was going to say moody teen self, but she's 22.
Oh my God. I can't believe she's 22. She was like a baby before.
Yeah, no.
I'm still jealous about the Ferrari thing.
I know. I can't
and thanks
believe.
to fairy godmother who gave her fashion advice, because of course she doesn't take it from me.
Girlfriend, why would she take it from you when she's got me?
I know, exactly.
No,
So I hear you've been having little chats. I think that's really lovely.
I know, because we're so damn far. I mean, one day we will return, even for it's just, Australia is just too damn far.
There is one way to get you here, isn't there? If we got more Ferrari tickets.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. But you need to get like 3, unfortunately.
That was a gift, unfortunately, so I don't know how many we can ask for.
Tickets to Silverstone, I think that'll get her there.
Exactly.
She'd be here like a shot, Jason.
Yeah, I know. She'd leave all of us behind. She'd be like, yeah, there's only one ticket, bye.
I'm like, sorry, man, we've got to
Who
go.
are you people again?
How's Nicola's uni journey?
Oh, so the first night he hated it. Like we literally dropped him off and drove home in like pouring rain. Took us 3 hours to do a 1.5 hour journey. And by the time we get home, he says, I hate this place. It's horrible. It was such a bad mistake. Why am I at uni? And I'm like, oh, he's so stubborn that he probably would just get up and pack his bags and leave the next day. But luckily, the next day, I think he discovered vodka and he's fine now.
Good old vodka.
As you do, He's going to discover a lot more things and you won't see him again.
Yeah, so he's on a campus. And what it doesn't have in like big choices, it makes up for in big, serious drinking games. So yeah, he's fine for the next 3 years. Don't know what his liver's going to say. But he's loving it, so that's really good.
So Nadia, can you explain to me how you and Grace met?
I
want to hear that
I think you know Pascal.
Yeah, I'm sort of piecing together all these little tiny bits, but it's kind of funny. Everyone volunteers a new bit every time I speak to someone.
Well, we're West London girls. That's how we met.
We're West London girls, but Pascal is like the spider in the middle of the web who connects everyone.
Right.
And I really remember very distinctly when I met Grace. I think we were driving somewhere in my little old Golf driver. We were driving down Ladbroke Grove in West London, and we were going to pick this girl called Grace up with Pascal. And,
where were we going?
I don't know where we were going, but oh my God. So there I'm driving, I'm a pretty rubbish driver then and now. And I'm like driving up, and there's this girl with electric red hair,
Oh my
like
God.
a pillar box, you know? And I'll never forget that image of you with your red hair.
So
Oh my
did
God.
Pascal do the red hair, or was that you separately doing the red hair?
No.
As in the
That
dye
was just
job?
Grace.
Oh, no.
Oh, who,
He already dyed my hair.
Right.
did he dye it? It looked
He-
really professional. I mean, it was like really intense
red.
and
Oh,
all
yeah.
over, not patchy.
Oh, I was just talking to him the other day, and then I was like saying to him, it was so fucking painful when he did it, because he probably used like mega like crazy bleach, and my scalp was so bad afterwards. But at least I look good.
And you're still friends.
Yeah,
Amazing.
at least I got chased by a lot of young boys during that time
Ah,
with my BMX.
so it's not blondes having all the fun; it's redheads.
But red hair, Asian face. That's how you do it, people. Yeah. So I remember meeting you guys because you were in your Golf, and we were going. I can't remember where we were going, but
No, I don't remember.
I don't
That
even
wasn't
remember
important.
how we became such good friends. We were just because we were West London people. We just hang out.
Yeah.
Not a college art school thing.
No, because Angel.
No.
Angel.
Angel was at college with Pascal, and I kind of almost felt like I was at Kingston too, because
Yeah.
I got to know everyone. I basically had graduated a couple of years before and really didn't know what to do with my life.
How did you meet Angel then?
In a nightclub.
Oh yes. Oh my God, it's so funny. Tell Jason.
Oh my God, literally. I was just getting out of a really bad relationship, and my friend was meant to get me tickets to go and see James Brown, but she didn't. So I went to our local nightclub, Subterranea, with some
Oh my
other friends.
God.
And I literally saw this guy across the room. And he had like the checklist of everything that was perfect. He had like a long bob, dark straight hair, a monobrow like Liam Gallagher, hairy chest, and was wearing a white shirt and leather trousers.
Oh
like my
my-
favourite
Angel.
philosopher.
Oh my God.
How
And
could you
literally,
not? I mean,
looked
really?
at him. But wait, because I was 23. We have checklists in those days, right?
Yeah.
And my first thought was like, that would be the perfect guy for me if he was only a foot taller, because I'm really short. Grace, am I shorter than you? I think I'm shorter than you.
Yeah. Girlfriend, I'm 5'5".
So
Hello.
I always went out with guys over 6 foot tall, but he was only like 5'6". That was my very first thought about him. And then we ended up dirty dancing towards each other before we ever spoke.
Oh, that is so funny.
And that was 32 years ago. So that's why I know the whole Kingston posse and got to meet Grace.
I remember when he told me this subterranean story, all I remember was him saying, when he first saw your titties, they were so big that he didn't know what to do.
He loved them. And my curly hair, because it was I have naturally curly hair. And it's the one time that I went out with curly hair, and he loves that. So that was good.
God. Angel's Spanish, but lived in Sweden.
Yeah.
So he speaks both. And then, exotic. Medium height. There's a tall, dark, and handsome. He's medium height, dark, and handsome.
Oh,
yes.
Small, dark, and handsome. I always said small, but perfectly formed.
And then I was telling Jason the other day about our Japan trip, going to the onsen.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. And then we spoke to Pascal about that. And then we were just having such a laugh.
That was so brilliant.
I was dying.
Oh, my God. That was the first time we all went naked in front of each other. I've never seen such
did
amazing...
you say what Pascal said to you?
Sorry?
Do you remember what he said to you?
Oh, Grace, you look so pretty.
He said, you have such a nice body. And I'm just sitting there saying, what about me? No, but
you were trying to
funny.
push your titties down because they were massive or something. I can't remember. That's what he said.
That's when we went into the onsen. You know, when you wash before, you soap yourself before you go into the onsen.
Yeah.
And then Yuka was like, can I touch? And then we went drinking the night before, and we met all those people from the company that Yuka was working with. And then all the girls were like, oh, Angel, can we touch your chest? Because he had a hairy chest and they'd never seen it. Oh my God, this is getting really X-rated for a Wednesday morning.
So brilliant.
You know what? I remember those girls touching his hairy chest, actually.
And I was sitting there saying, now, how am I meant to react to this?
That is hilarious. But because Asian men don't have much hair.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, some do, but I'm just saying majority don't. So when they saw Angel, they were like, oh my God.
They were so fascinated. It was hysterical, yeah.
That was hilarious, man. What a trip, man.
It was great.
It was
You were
such.
so cool. I was so terrified of going anywhere. And, like, off you went with your little notebook where you wrote down all your expenses. Do you still do that?
No. Oh my God.
I thought you would still do that.
I mean,
Write down your expenses.
Oh yeah, because I like to keep track of how much. You know, people don't think that about me. I'm quite surprised now that when I speak to friends, when I catch up, they're, oh, you used to do this, you used to do that. I'm like, oh, really? I don't remember.
You were the most organized totally.
Oh, super organized. I've always been organized.
Yeah.
Only my family don't think I'm organized, but all my friends think I'm super organized.
You always tell me you're bad at maths.
I am. I mean, just because
But
you're bad at math doesn't mean that you don't know how to write in notebooks. Come on.
Yeah, you can still.
Keeping a checklist.
Oh my God, so your goddaughter takes after you. That's okay.
Oh, that's really? Oh, good to hear. Good to hear. I can't imagine your parenting style is different from Angel. Is it very different or is it very similar?
Now, I kind of think, do you think me and you are the same and Angel and Jason are the same?
Yes. But I'm a worrier. Yeah. I bet you're not a worrier.
Oh, no. I'm not anymore. I'm so fed up with them that I bless them. I love them, but I'm like totally exasperated now. And actually it's really good because, I was like total helicopter mom.
Right.
And it's like, actually, they've got to learn for themselves and they have to make the mistakes to move on.
Yeah. It's hard to watch, though.
So I was a warrior, but and no, I always say I'm the father and he's the mother.
Oh, really?
He does all the cooking and nurturing, and he'll come home from work and he'll be really exhausted, and Anushka's like, "Oh, what's for dinner?" And it's like, "Did you tell us you were going to stay for dinner? Do we have anything?" And he's like, he'll go and cook for her, and I'm like, "Cook for yourself, like you're 22, and you haven't done anything all day long." But he's always like, "Oh no, I've got to feed the babies." I'm so not like that.
I would do that.
I do benign neglect.
Oh yeah, me and you the same. I'll be like,
Jason, I'm sure I've seen you.
Yeah, I'll be saying to Theo, there's something called instant noodles in the cupboard.
No, you're not that bad, are you?
I don't know. Jason's definitely a feeder.
A harsh critic. He's a restaurant critic.
He sure is.
Lots of pressure on you.
I can't get anything past him.
Oh yeah, he's amazing. I mean, I think the problem is like Jason cooks so well, so his palate is above any normal kid.
Yeah,
which I don't know whether it's
if he goes out to restaurants, they don't reach up to Papa's.
Oh yeah, 100%. But what would you give us tips on teenage phase? Because we have like maybe 2 more years.
Oh my God. Well, does he have his own phone?
No way.
Okay. The one tip, and I'm sure I'm going to sound totally prehistoric, especially as your kid's like a decade younger than mine. Do not let them have phones in their bedroom at night.
No way.
That's the number 1 tip. Like, he will manage to lock you out and he will go on VPN. You will not be able to keep up with what he's doing.
Yeah.
But the one thing you can do is just take it away from him every night and say, no, it charges in our room.
Yeah.
Because otherwise they won't sleep. I think that's pretty much the only thing that's left in your control for now.
Yeah.
Just don't give him the Wi-Fi password.
I'll cut the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because we can go without...
You don't know how much nagging pressure works. Does it not work on you?
Oh, well, I mean, I guess Theo is a bit too young right now, and I'm so well aware
it's coming, Grace. It's coming.
Oh, yeah. I'm so well aware of the whole, dynamic with phones and social media and stuff. Actually, Australia has just passed a law of no social media is allowed for children under 16.
Wow.
So it's great. So I'm part of that movement. But so...
Fantastic. But I really don't know how you're going to manage it.
I don't know. Like how, what about their friends? I mean, people keep saying to me who's got older kids, like, oh, just make sure they've got good friends. I'm like, can you be in control?
You know what? You just make and because you're both really good cooks, you just make your house open house. And just when they come in, just hang around, offer them something to eat and just try and catch conversations,
Suss them out.
But also my kids were in the middle of lockdown. So, hey, we did not see many friends for 2 years.
Of course.
Wow.
So that was really tricky, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, come into our place, take your shoes off, wash your hands, and then you can eat.
Yeah, basically do that.
Oh, wow.
But I mean, just, you kind of, you want to be the party central, so then you kind of know what's going on a little bit.
Yeah. What about sex talk, drinking, drugs, and all that and stuff? How would you maneuver?
Okay, the sex talk, I don't know in Australia. In the UK, they do it like 3-4 times from the age of 8, 9, 10. Like, don't do it. They know it. As if, they probably know more than you. The drink thing was really, that's one thing, because we're Mediterranean, and Jason, you can use this.
Yeah.
You're like, in the Mediterranean, we do not drink without food.
Yes.
If you eat food, you can drink We can't drink as much as you like, but you just don't drink on an empty stomach.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that's one, like with Nikolai, because Nikolai never drank milk, juice, cola, anything. And I'm like, oh my God, he's going to become 16 and start going out drinking, and he won't drink anything. So we made him have his first glass of wine.
Mm.
And he just spat it out, went, oh, it's like mud. I thought it was going to be sweet. And then I always knew the only alcohol he'd go for would be like hard water, i.e. vodka. And he just got, so in England, because there's really nowhere, when they're like between 15, 16, there's nowhere really for them to go. So they go to the park and drink vodka. And then he'd come home and tell us, so he'd take a glass and he'd say, so I put this much vodka in, right? Like 2/3 full. I'm like, no, that's half a bottle.
You're like, yeah, just for a start.
And then he came home one night, he goes, Mom, I had vodka and a mixer. And I'm like, you had a mixer? I was more shocked that he tried Coca-Cola than the vodka. And he hated
that'll
it.
kill you.
Yeah. No, so I think you need to just, if you say don't do it, they'll do it. So just teach them how to do it.
What about the drugs talk?
Oh, you have that all the time. They have that all the time at school, and it is white noise to them.
Mm.
I just say, it's Russian roulette. You don't know what you're taking.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's why I think sometimes.
Is there lots of drugs in Perth?
Yeah, loads.
Loads of meth heads.
Really?
Here,
yeah. It's really
really
kind of shitty drugs.
Yeah,
that's why Australia, a lot of states, they're doing pill testing and all that for like music festival. Some people are against it, some people are for it. I mean, it's just the Wild West, so
Yeah, no, it's awful. And not that we did drugs, of course, but like the drugs and that. I was friends with this woman and we're having dinner and the kids were like 11 years old. It's like, oh, no, you don't want to do dope anymore because it's really strong. Cocaine's fine, but not dope.
Oh my
and
God.
I'm like, are you being serious? She was being totally serious. Because cocaine is still kind of pure and you know what's happening, but the weed is like so incredibly strong. I mean, not that I'm condoning any of it, but like, I was quite shocked to hear that.
Yeah. I mean, do you feel unsafe in London?
No, but I never leave my house.
Oh, okay. Because people keep like sending me all this video
kids
of like
tell me that they're really scared.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah, no, the kids, they travel around on public transport. They go far and wide, and it's so funny. Like I was just walking with them one day, and they were like holding my hand and telling me, "Hold your bag tighter, mummy," and
really?
God, I must be getting old and decrepit. But I don't like have jewelry. I think just phone snatching is the biggest thing. So don't walk around with your phone.
Yeah.
But that's everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just, I'm always quite hyper aware.
Yeah.
So I know when someone's following us. So that's happened twice.
Oh, really?
It's good that they're aware too. Like, because you know that they're paying attention.
Where were you being followed?
Once was down my street.
No
it was a summer day and there were these two guys on those Lime bikes, free bikes, and they were topless. And I'm like, oh wow, they're brave, And then I'm walking from Queensway to my street and they were in front of me and suddenly they were behind me and cycling really slow. And I turn onto my street and suddenly there's no people. And I realise they're waiting for me because I'd just gone to the cash point.
Oh, shit.
So I literally duck behind, there's this modern block at the end and it's got this really high bush. And I literally duck behind there and my heart is pounding. And because I realised I was alone and I like wait. And after like 2 minutes, I look out. They'd gone down my street waiting for me, hadn't seen me, and then did a U-turn and were going the opposite direction again. So they were clearly waiting for me.
Wow.
That's too much. You need a pepper spray.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pepper spray.
God, you know what? No, Grace, you don't fight back.
Oh, I know.
You just give the phone. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah.
You just, no, that's it. But so tell me where that doesn't happen.
So, I mean, my anxiety just went up. Just hearing all these stories.
Sorry. Oh, God, sorry.
Wait, how long have you and Angel been together? 32 years?
32 years,
Bloody hell.
Wow.
What's the secret?
What's the secret? No one ever having the last word. It like who wears the trousers to be a sexist? Like, it alternates.
That's a good plan.
Yeah. I think you guys must be like that too.
No, you know what the funniest thing about us is that so many people think that I wear the trousers because I'm loud and fierce and all that and stuff.
Yeah.
But my husband, when he's mad, he goes quiet and he would say things really calm, which is even worse.
Oh,
Because-
that's just like Angel.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, it scares the shit
He
out of
doesn't,
me.
Jason, you don't strike me as a pushover at all.
No, but he's not
Yeah.
either. People think that he's a pushover. He is so not. Like when he's
Yeah.
stern, I'm like, oh my God, you know, I like something happened. Like when Theo was a baby, I think I posted something on social media back in those days when I was, you know, quite free. And then he wasn't happy with that what I posted. And he was like, he called me literally, he was in Sydney and I was in Hong Kong. He called me and he said, take that post down right now. Yeah, I mean, people just have this misconception of our relationship, but I swear to you, like he is scary, worse than me because he's so quiet and like calm and everything, you know? It's those quiet ones that you have to watch out for.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I'm like, what you see is what you get.
I can be really loud and angry, but 2 minutes later, I'll change my mind, you know?
Yeah.
And I'll give in or whatever.
Yeah.
Whereas, the quiet ones never change their mind.
Yeah, maybe I need to call Angel and...
You need to let rip a bit.
But do you think that's because you're an only child? Is that because of your upbringing that you're a bit more flexible or not? Or you're more aware of being flexible?
I don't think I'm that flexible. I'm not good at sharing.
Aren't you?
Especially food.
Neither am I, and I'm the youngest of four.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah, exactly. But well, your parents are quite different, right? I mean, who do you think you take after though? Because I met both your parents, they're lovely. But they're lovely to me, but I'm sure it's different, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I think my mum for sure. And that's why Angel made a really conscious decision to be softer than I was. You know, it's fine. You know, I'm the disciplinarian but you know what? They still come to me if they have problems.
Yeah.
They're not scared of me.
That's good. That's what I'm trying to do as well.
Yeah.
I think it's so important when even though they know that you're fierce, they can still come to you for problems and talk and all that and stuff. Like,
and I just think humour, you need to like keep up with their language and trends, and which I'm sure you do.
I know.
But language is really important.
Right.
And if you can speak their language, then it's a lot easier.
Yeah. Oh, so much to learn, man. Just stressed already.
Oh, you'll do it. You'll do it naturally.
Hey,
because you know you're young. You're gonna like, if he says, "Oh, this is the latest thing," and he's into it, you'll get into it too.
Yeah.
Like I know the lyrics of Central C. Do you know Central C?
No.
A West London rap artist.
Oh my God! Now to tap in there.
I think it's over already. That was like 2 years ago. But you know,
God. I'm 2 years behind.
He's very West London. But actually, I think he might be modelling for Burberry now, one of those brands. So
I love Little Sims.
Oh,
her albums are so good. Oh my God, it's just...
I actually don't listen to the music unless the kids are playing it.
Oh, really?
When I get in my car, I'm an absolute 80s. And I'm in a time warp. Oh my God. And one day, like Nikolai was cooking dinner for 6 friends and we were at the theatre and we were coming home early. So I like go down the driveway and spy on them in the kitchen. And they're sitting there, standing there dancing to Duran Duran. I'm like, I have done a good job.
That's what I'm trying to
inject.
And
then I go in and the girls are like, oh, let's all dance together. And they're inviting me to that. And I have a joke in the family that I'm 25 years old on each leg because, like, I really haven't matured. I'm 25 forever. And, like, the thought of me dancing with a bunch of 18-year-olds in the kitchen is quite hysterical, but really lovely girls. So, you know, you're doing okay when that happens. And, you know, your son's got good taste when he says Duran Duran is really hard.
Oh, my God. That's so funny, man. Do you remember that time, that time when we met in Notting Hill? I think I was living in the apartment in Holland Park, maybe. I can't remember.
Oh, above Tootsie's.
Above
that
Tootsie's.
One.
Do you remember that bitch, like, stupid neighbours that I had halfway through the year that came in?
And I told you to do something really naughty.
I was saying to Jason that almost every weekend I would come to your house and we would discuss what we're going to do to her. Just as like revenge. She was so noisy. She was basically a raver. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like my clubbing days too, but not like every fucking night. She was just blasting it every night. Yeah. And I couldn't sleep. And then, it was just horrible, right? And then, and I would get anxiety when I would go home. And I didn't know it was anxiety then because no one talks about it back then. Yeah. So then I would go to like 19 Angels. I'm like, oh, that bitch is at it again. You know, trying to reason with her. She just wouldn't have it, right? And then I think we were talking about what we can do. And an Angel or you said, oh, maybe you should buy like loads of cockroaches and then just send it to her house, her apartment upstairs. And then I thought, well, it's going to come down to my place as well. Because I live beneath her.
No, I was like, you need to put a prawn behind the radiator or in the curtain pole.
Oh, yes.
Don't you remember?
Yes.
It would also, if you put it in a curtain pole, no one is ever going to look in a curtain pole, and it will just drive them crazy.
That is nasty.
You know what happened at the
But
end?
you didn't do it.
No.
No.
How can I get?
Damn.
How can I get into her apartment?
I don't know. Well, we were trying to work it out.
I remember one time Yuko came and stay, and then
Yeah.
she was fucking some guy so loud that we could hear everything.
Yuko?
No, upstairs
the-
the neighbors. And then me and Yuko got woken up by her fucking, and then we
Oh
just got
my
so
God.
annoyed that we start acting out, like really loud. Oh,
But then you just need to work out when is she asleep and be really loud. That's payback.
I know.
That's karma, right?
Well, at the end,
Oh
I
my
had
God,
to
that's
move
so
out.
funny. Oh, that's so ick.
Yeah, I had to move out that bitch. But anyway, whatever, man. I want to say something to you. The reflex.
Flex. I love that. How did you do that?
Hey, it's my karaoke mic. It's so
Oh
funny
my God.
It's so funny that you talk about Duran Duran, because I was going to sing all these Duran Duran songs, but I know you have to go. But, what is your favorite Duran Duran song ever?
Oh, probably Careless Memories.
Oh, mine is
Dark one, early one. Yours?
Mine is Rio, Ordinary World, Reflex,
Yeah.
and Goes on Film.
No, but it's like your children. You can't choose, really.
I know, it's so hard to choose because they're so good. So every time I listen to Duran
everything is great about
Duran,
them.
I think of you.
Oh,
Yes.
that's so lovely.
So I know you have to go, but I hope we can dance to Duran Duran one day together, which is soon.
Okay, I'm going to hold you to it.
Yes, and big kiss to everyone.
Grace did wear her Duran
Thank
Duran
you.
t-shirt tonight, just, you know,
Yeah,
just to get in the
Oh.
vibe for you.
I'll send you a picture.
Okay, send me a photo, please.
Yes. What are you doing now? Where are you going?
Right now, I've got to ring up a council about a license application. It gets really interesting in my life. See, now I'm a landlady.
Yes. Oh, scary landlady.
Yeah, getting rid of bad tenants.
Do you need me to come round?
Oh no, I
I
have.
was going to say that you've got Grace as your backup. No, things go wrong.
Actually, you know what? That is the one person I would need Grace against one of my tenants.
Oh, really?
Because
Oh, yeah.
I have to be all diplomatic, and I
Yeah.
can't.
So you can
And you
use
can just
Don't Make
let
Me
rip.
Call Her then?
No.
Oh yeah.
You can use that phrase. Don't make me call her. You
There's
will
the-
regret it.
You should. It always
Don't
works.
make me call her. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to introduce them so she knows what she's gonna get.
Girlfriend,
Anyway,
nice chatting to you. Let's catch up again
waiting
soon.
to see you.
Yes. Yeah, let's practice our Duran Duran dance. All right, love to
Okay.
everyone. Miss you guys.
Okay, lots of love.
Nice to talk to you.
Bye.
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 Hey, stick around and learn some cool Cantonese slang. Welcome to this week's episode of Canto Banter.
廣東話吹水時間
I'm your host, Professor Lam.
and I'm your assistant, Professor Theo.
And I'm Jason, a mature student.
Today we're going to teach my husband
My dad.
some useful Cantonese. Here we go. So welcome to this week's episode. We are teaching the mature student, Jason, our title. So what is our title, Theo?
So our title in Cantonese is called 廣東話吹水時間
So we're going to break it down into little sections so you understand better. So the first bit is 廣東話.
廣東話.
It kind of sounds like for 廣東 you're saying dong, not dong.
東.
Yeah, that's
廣東.
廣東話.
廣東話 We're going back to the hand gestures, aren't we?
What's this? 廣東話.
Oh, I'll just go 廣東話.
東.
Wait, imagine that you're saying 冬瓜豆腐, okay?
Yeah, because that's going to help. Excellent. Thanks, T.
Okay.
冬瓜豆腐.
Right, no,
Right.
focus.
廣東話.
What does that mean, Theo?
So 廣東話 means Cantonese, and you would generally hear a lot of it in Hong Kong and yeah.
And the south of China, which is like Guangzhou, the Guangdong province, because everyone else in China speaks Mandarin.
Right. Easy. Got it.
So the next one is
廣東話吹水. So 吹水 means bantering or talking or chit chat which is what you would generally do with your friends.
Exactly.
Choiso.
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 Yeah, that's
Choiso. That's very good. So choi
Nailed
means blow. And so means, Theo?
water.
So it kind of means blow water, which kind of doesn't make sense. And that's what's so fun about Cantonese.
Hang on, I thought that Cantonese was based around food.
Well, a lot of the slang based around food. We'll get to that in another lesson. So choiso means like bantering, like talking, like chit-chatting, and just basically fun, hang out with your mates and stuff.
Right. Blow water.
Blow water.
Makes perfect sense.
Yes.
So,
Excellent.
and then the last bit of our title is...
So 廣東話吹水時間. So 時間 is time.
Time. Yes.
Blowing water time.
Yeah, so this is blowing water time. 時間.
時間.
So 時間 means time. So this is a very simple lesson, no, this time?
This is good. I'm getting this one.
All right, string the whole thing together.
廣東話吹水時間. Kind of close, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was close.
How was the accent, Theo?
吹水時間.
時間.
時間.
Yeah, I mean, there's no denying that you can't fix the Guaylo accent, but yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Excellent.
Well done.
Right, next. Nailed that one.
So, see you next time. Bye. If you enjoy my chat today, please tell a friend, write a review, and give me a 5-star rating to help me climb the chart so I can get the exclusive deal. As if. Follow me on Don't Make Me Call Her on all social media platforms. Tune in every Friday for a new episode. Don't Make Me Call Her podcast series is produced by Hero Production. Music by Lindsay Lai at lindsayli.com. Thank you to all my guests. A big thank you to Jason and Theo Capobianco for joining me each week. Now, pick up the phone and call someone you care about. Bye!